Hello again and welcome to lesson 30, where we will be including the letter Y. The sound you need to know to write the letter Y is at the beginning of yo-yo. We listen for Y. Our first word is a rule breaker word. But I thought I'd put it here rather than with the strategy words because it is such a well-known word. Yes. Y. E. S. Which rule do you think the spelling breaks? I can hear Y. I write the letter Y. Then I can hear E, so I write an E. S. And I just write one letter S, where the spelling rules that we have just started to look at as a group say that it should be a double S because it's a one-syllable word with a short vowel sound. So, we have a strategy word in with the other words that we are going to be writing. Our next word changes the S. Yet. I can hear Y, E, T. Y is written with a Y, E with an E, and the T we can hear at the end with a letter T. Let's change it into yip. Y, E, P. Y is written with the letter Y. I. I'll need the letter I. P. I need the letter P. And yap. Another noise that a dog may make. Y. A. P. Y is Y. A. I'll need to write the letter A. P is P. Yap. And this time, yam. Something rather nice to eat. Y. A. Y is Y. A is A. Is M. 5 words to get us started. We have very few one-syllable words with the letter Y that use short vowel sounds, so we are going to spend a little bit of time thinking about the suffixes we have introduced. Our first word is yell, and this word does use the spelling rule for the sound L that we hear at the end of a one chin tap word with a short vowel sound. Yell. Y. E. L. I can hear Y at the beginning. I write the letter Y. E. I write the letter E, and the L at the end I write a double L. Now, which suffix shall we use? Have you noticed that I have moved suffix S to one side of the double wall, and the suffixes that begin with a vowel sound are on the other side, so that we really get to thinking about when we need a double consonant to keep our short vowel sounds short. We'll add suffix S. Yells. So we'll write yell again and just add suffix S, because yell already had a double consonant after the vowel. This time, let's add ED, yelled. It sounds just like we're adding D when we say it, but it is ED for the suffix we add. Yell at the beginning of the word again, and yell already has a double consonant. We add suffix ED. Yelled. And the next one, can you guess which suffix I'll pick? Yelling. Yell is our starter word, and we add ING. Yelling. There. I wonder what our starter word will be this time. How about thinking about the little dog's noises? We have yap. Y, a, p. And we've already written it, so there we have our starter word. Let's add suffix S first of all. Y, a, p. And we'll add suffix S. Yaps. We didn't need to double the P because we were adding a suffix that was a consonant. What about yapped? And have a little think about what we should do. If we're adding ED, will we need to double that P? Yap. And yes, we did. Yapped. The dog yapped. We doubled the P so that we had a double wall to keep the short vowel sound short. And this time, I'm sure you won't be surprised. Yapping. Yap. And then ing. Yapping. And we doubled again to keep the short vowel sound short. Have you noticed that I have included a new suffix? Suffix ly, which is sometimes said li and sometimes li. It is in with s because they both begin with a consonant. So let's write our starter word, mad, a, d. I need the letter M, a. I need the letter A, D. I need the letter D. And we'll add suffix ly, and it will be a just add because it begins with a consonant. I am madly into football. Mad. And then suffix ly, madly. This time we will add it to the word sad. Write our starter word first and then just add suffix ly. Sadly. Sadly, I have to tell you that there is no football today. This time, let's use a different suffix to add to the end of sad. What might we need to think about? Sad, and we double that D because the suffix we are adding begins with a vowel. Saddest. You might say, that was the saddest film I've ever seen. Our starter word this time is swift. S-w-i-f-t. Swift. And those are the letters that we'd need. It has ft at the end. 2 consonants there already, which makes no difference when we add suffix ly. It does begin with a consonant, but swift ends in 2 consonants. Will that make a difference for the next word? Swiftest. They were the swiftest. Do we need to double because our suffix begins with a vowel? No, because we already had 2 consonants after that short vowel sound. Let's move on to using our alphabet letters. And you may need to make a letter Q as well as a letter Y because we didn't include this activity in the last writing words. And we have a space for the very last letter in the alphabet. What do you think it is? Let's sing the alphabet song to remind ourselves. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm sure you guessed before I got there, but I quite enjoy singing the alphabet song and I hope you do too. Let's put out the word yes. I need the letter Y for you, E for and just one S for the sound S, because yes is our rule breaker word. Change yes into yet. And we've added the T. Yet into yell. Not just one L, but two of them. Yell isn't a rule breaker word. But if I yelled, which suffix would I add? You're right. Suffix ed. And if I was yelling, suffix ing. Let's put them away to get another starter word. Let's put out the word yap. Y, I need the letter Y. I need the letter A. P, I need the letter P. We aren't going to add suffix S. We will add suffix ed. The little dog yapped at me yesterday. Yapped. Sounds like t at the end, but it's still suffix ed because I'm writing about something that has happened already. That's when I know that even though it sounds like t, it's ed. First, though, I'm going to double that P. Then add suffix ed. Yapped. Now, you might like to carry on using the letters you've made and maybe add suffix ing instead. Or maybe think of some other starter words and whether or not you need to double a consonant. You might also like to add suffix ly. The choice is yours. Thank you for joining me.